Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Running right through tacklers. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Boilermakers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The shotgun handoff here. The Boilermakers are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Now the important point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about...
Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pressure is coming. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. Touchdown, Missouri. This quarterback on fire today. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Purdue.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball under.
It's blocked. When they grab it, it's a live ball here. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's escaping the pocket now. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sideline. It's Johnson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Pulls it in. It's Cross. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McCray. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. And that gain will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Boilermakers will have 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the Boilermakers are in the red zone now. He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Shotgun formation here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's Miller. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's an important first down on that running play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Here comes a handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yard.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Boilermakers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. No huddle here for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's reeled in. It's McCray.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a fumble. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Boilermakers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Runs right over the defender. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Running a quarterback sneak here.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on 4th down and short? Good job and a good call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And we're able to get him down.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Purdue. It was a foot race, and he won it. Now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, he's such a threat with those legs, and the defense is aware of that. This time, eyes on a swivel. Good job of being aware of that quarterback threat. They kept him out of the goal line and prevent the two-point conversion.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are in.
Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, Chris, I just love this throw by the quarterback where he sees that he's got a one-on-one matchup, puts the ball out in front of the receiver where he can use his speed to get underneath it.
Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. Nope. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense makes their way on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Caught behind the line. It's Cross. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The Boilermakers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the Boilermakers line up on 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's third down for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Boilermakers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.